friends, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I wanted to show you what I was working on for a wedding memory album for a friend's daughter. I have these torn paper flowers that I like to make. They're a real quick craft, something you can do while you're watching TV. If you're like me, you want to keep busy, even if you're watching a show. Unless it's like Pride and Prejudice, then you stop everything you're doing and you watch Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy get together. But for other stuff, if you like sitting and relaxing, but you also want to be accomplishing something towards your crafting, I like to do this kind of thing. So basically, what you're going to do is take an old book page, and I just try to glance at the page and make sure there's nothing questionable on there. You don't want to post something off color and then have it on a flower in somebody's book. Just tear out a circle, something similar to a circle. These are going to be a little bit hurried. I'm having a little hard time making them oval. So you want to do flower centers and flower petals. I can't get those apart, so we'll just use them like that for now. Can shape them up. Basically, this will be the center of the flower, and then the oval ones are going to be the petals. So you can see here how I did that. I tore them, then I tore petal shapes, and I glued them on the back. It's the simplest thing ever, but they add a fun little touch. So I like this kind of glue. I learned about that from Jessica Huffman at I'm a Cool Mom. I'd always used tacky glue up to that point, and I still like that, but this is so easy to work with. It's got the fine tip, which is really great, and then on this end it has a wide tip if you need more glue out at one time. Whoops. Okay, so there's your basic flower shape. Now remember, this is just an abstract junk journal-y, scrapbooking flower. I have no idea what variety or species of flower this would be in real life, because I am not a botanist. I do love flowers, but I don't know a whole lot about them. But I like the touch they add in art. So anyway, so you're going to make something like this and let it dry. And then I'll show you with this one now that's already dry. I made that earlier. You can use anything to color it. Colored pencils, markers, crayons. I have these. I'll show you here. They're Neo colors. My daughter gave those to me for Mother's Day last year. For these wedding book flowers, I used a coral and a navy, or as close as I could get to navy. I actually used the blue and then went over it with black. I'll just pick something here that will show up well, I think. I'm going to do violet. Now, if you use the Neo colors, you can use them dry, like I'm doing here, like a crayon. They're really fun. They're smooth. They go on well. Then I'm going to take this green and kind of go the direction or the veins of a leaf might go. But you don't have to do that. You do it however you want your flower to look. I'm kind of partial to African violets, so maybe this will slightly mimic that. There's my leaves. Now I can leave it dry and kind of sketchy looking like that, where it's kind of a rough look. You can also add water to it. These are those brushes that you can buy. Got this one at Joann's. You fill it with water, and then the tip here lets out the moisture. And you can go over your flower, and it looks really pretty when you get it wet. It really intensifies the color. I'm going back and forth like a flower leaf. This is a great way to use up some pages from books you might have bought, like me, because you just wanted the cover cardboard to make your junk journals, and then you have all these books left over. So, and then here I'm going over the center. And now all my little leaves are coming out that were stuck earlier. Here's my violet. When it dries, which won't take long with these, but it's longer than we want to spend here, I went over the flowers with a complementary color, and I just swirled it to give the look of dimension to the flower. And then I took, and I can't find it, I have it somewhere, oh yeah, here it is, the Jelly Roll pen. I've heard a lot about these from other junk journalers on YouTube, and I bought one when I started Bible art journaling, and it's a really nice little thing to highlight. I'll see if I can get some on there. It's too wet, but I'll put a little more on here. Just go over in a circular motion. Hopefully that's clear for you, but it adds just a slight sparkle. Just gives it a little glimmer, little sheen that'll look nice when you put these flowers in your junk journals, if you put them in a scrapbook, your Bible for Bible art journaling, or if you add them to your traveler's notebook or planner for a fun little accent. Just makes it glimmer a little bit. Maybe makes it look like a little dews on it. You could add that to the leaves as well. I was kind of focusing on keeping the sparkle to draw attention to the flower. And then when you're ready to apply it, just put some glue or whatever adhesive you like to use. Could do a tape runner also on the back and apply it to whatever surface you're working with. Show you again these that I have done for the wedding album. I made several last night, as you can see, blue and coral. And anyway, I just think this is a great thing to use up that scrap paper. Could look cool too to use scrapbooking paper that already has a pattern on it maybe, and do your flower shapes. So that is my idea for today. I hope you try it out. Let me know if you do or how you might choose to use it. And one last thing I forgot to mention, you can add the center to the flower. I just added a dab of coral paint there. And on these I use those sticky adhesive pearl, I guess they're like a sticker in a way. They're stickery on the back and flat. Gives a little bit of dimension. I don't think it'll make the pages bulge out too much because there'll be a lot of other stuff going on. And that's good for the center, or you can just color it in with another color, crayon or pencil or marker. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great day. Bye.